Let's talk about debt service coverage ratio loans for a minute. If you're paying any attention to the Baltimore, Maryland real estate investment space, you've probably heard that there's a bit of a shakeup happening in the DSCR space, debt service coverage ratio. What's happened is apparently there's what's been uncovered as a fraud ring is what's being called. Google it, ask around in your network. I don't know more than what you're about to hear, but apparently there's a person at the center of this who owns multiple entities. They own hundreds of houses in Baltimore. They've recently, within the last year or so, I guess, defaulted on hundreds of houses in Baltimore to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars, ultimately resulting in this individual filing bankruptcy, which then prompted an investigation, which apparently uncovered some fraud. What kind of fraud? I don't know. Mortgage, bank, wire, I have no idea. They're calling it a fraud ring though because there are some co-conspirators. There are some partners in other entities and some appraisers that may have been on the take to get some sort of an incentive to boost the values of their properties so that they would then qualify for a loan. Anyhow, that's what's happening. What has resulted as this? It's causing a lot of the big lenders that were doing business in Baltimore, or that have been doing business in Baltimore, to either pull out of Baltimore temporarily or to make it so difficult to qualify for the loan that they might as well have pulled out. And that's very understandable. That said, there are still plenty of lenders doing loans in Baltimore. Just those couple big ones have paused or have gotten a little more cautious. What does it mean for Monument City Capital, my hard money lending business, me and my lending business? Business as usual, really. Quite honestly, I'm already a conservative underwriter, so I do very safe loans, and kind of for this exact reason, to prepare for the unexpected. And what does it mean for my capital investor partners, those people that invest in me and in my business? Again, your mailbox money is going to arrive. Our loans are still performing. We're in good shape there. But what does it mean for our borrowers and any borrower that's building a rental property portfolio using the debt service coverage ratio loan? What it means for you is that business is going to change a little bit in how you qualify for a loan. These are historically low doc loans, easy to qualify for, perhaps too easy to qualify for. So I think things are going to change. And honestly, it's kind of a necessary reset in my opinion. For those operators, those investors that are using debt service coverage ratio loans, I would say expect to carry your hard money loan a little bit longer than you would have otherwise planned. Expect for your values to come in lower than you might have originally underwritten them to. Expect to not be able to sneak through vacant properties, but in fact have to produce a lease and prove security deposits and rent have hit your operating accounts, potentially produce more documents to qualify than you originally did. And I know there's going to be some disruption. Some people are going to feel it more than others. But ultimately, I do think that this reset is necessary. It's been needed for a long time, and here we are. So with that, slide into my DMs, shoot me a text, give me a call. I'm available and accessible. And again, I'm down for the conversation. So anyway, with that said, I hope you're having a great day and stay safe out there. Cheers, y'all.